Good market analysis can certainly contribute to and play a supporting role in one's success, but it doesn't deserve the attention and importance most traders mistakenly attach to it. And yeah, you got to be a good technician. You got to be able to analyze the markets correctly to be consistent and get the results you want, right? Consistent analysis plus consistent execution equals consistent results. However, what I take from this is the need for the perfect entry. Whenever I'm teaching traders or working with new traders or just random traders that message me after a video or whatnot, the question is, what's the best entry? What's the best entry? What's the best entry? And the entry is almost irrelevant, right? Bigger than the entry is the prediction. Can you A, predict the likely direction of the market? Can you B, predict the general location of when that turn is going to happen, right? You can have a great entry, but if you have a great entry with a bad prediction, you're just gonna lose. You're gonna enter a trade and it's just gonna go against you and you're gonna lose, right? So the prediction process is much more important. And why I say the entry isn't that important, and yes, you gotta be able to enter a trade, duh, of course, but I say that because there are so many ways to enter a trade. There are aggressive ways where you can just put a limit order or a stop order in a general place and say, boom, if the price action gets here, I'm gonna buy, right? My mentor shifted to that towards the end of his career where he was tired of actively looking at the charts and waiting for a specific entry reason. So he just said, Akil, I'm gonna identify the zone in which I think this thing is gonna reverse. I'm gonna put an entry down there. It can do whatever it wants in that zone, but that's where I think it's gonna be at. And he would look for reversals that way. At the same time, you can be super conservative where you can look for all of the reasons in the world for the market to say that you're more likely to be right versus wrong. So there's not a balance, but there's lots of room between the super conservative and the super aggressive trader, and all of those are right. So there's so much freedom in the entry that it doesn't really matter as much as the general prediction. And this is why the entry doesn't matter. What matters is just that you're consistent with the entry that you're supposed to take.